Hey, just another wiring diagram. That's all we got. Boy, y'all boys trying to see what I got now. What we're going to do, man, I get a lot of requests for this, man. Now that my old page went down, there's no RXVs out there. The good videos, troubleshoot pin by pin. So what I'm going to do, man, is I'm going to draw you a wiring diagram on an RXV and explain to you what voltages go where, how it should work, and everything, man. I've been wanting this. Everybody's been wanting it, but now we got it. And what I'm doing, man, I'm actually labeling what's what. You can see there, have my run plug, my brake switch, throttle switch, inline fuse, resistor control module, bimetal switch. Then we got the solenoid. That's good. Look at that solenoid board. That's custom built right there. And the motor speed sensor, or you looking at the encoder, depending what you want to call it, buddy. But what I've got to do now is I'm going to draw here. I'm going to draw my charger lockout wire. I'm going to draw my charger lockout wire, charger lockout. Or the reed switch, whichever you'll call it, depends how you'll call it, about all the same principle, reed switch. Then I'm going to do my toe switch. All right, toe switch. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the 23 pin connector now. I just figured, man, instead of me drawing an uneven box, because like I always say, man, damn sure not no artist. It just looks more professional if I got a square, because I can't even draw a square correct. Now we're going to do, there's 8 plus 7 is 15, 8 again. All right, so that's it. There's 8, 7, and 15. So we're going to go, I'm going to draw some circles. Well, I'm going to try to draw some circles. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and draw my 1 through 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 8. So I'm going to draw 4. 1, so 4 is going to be right here in the middle. Do 4 first. All right, so that's 4. We got 3. 2. And then 1. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now what I'm gonna do here, man, I'm not gonna do the video yet. I'm gonna do the video later on, post it tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and do one wire for you. And what we're gonna do here, all right, is we're gonna do the charger lockout wire, all right? Charger lockout is a light blue wire. See if you know what number pin it is. All right, it's pin 17. So we'll take pin 17, and we're coming down to the charger receptacle wire, to the charger lockout. Then, of course, the other end of the charger lockout goes to goes to the charging plug. But that there is what I'm gonna do there. Now I still have to draw. Let's see what we have left over there to draw. I still have over here. I got. I'm sorry, I got on. Over there we have. I still got to draw. The main fuses. And I still have to draw the adapters where the plugs plug in together. And if you look here, also I'm gonna give you a breakdown of how you could bypass these pins. Because you know 7 jumps to 8, 4 jumps to 6. If you don't have this plug, when I draw the other plug up here, right up there, you can actually take it and jump this, jump 7 to 8 and 4 and 6, and you can bypass this plug if you don't have voltage, hot and ground. All right, excuse me, ground and hot. 7 and 8 is hot, 4 and 6 is ground. We can actually bypass that. All right, matter of fact, I had a guy on YouTube call me, $45, 843-595-1611, $45. And one of my viewers said this, he'll fix it with your hands. I'll fix it with your hands for $45. But he called me, he tore the car apart, and I noticed, man, that we had no voltage on the white wire on the brake, all right? The white wire comes through here, 7 and 8. It's where it gets its hot voltage from. Goes from there, goes down to the brake pedal sensor. Then the brake pedal sensor goes back to the brake itself. So anytime the key's on, or not even the key, if this is plugged in, voltage should be on the white and black pin. Well, I also got to draw the motor brake too. It should be up there on the pin for the motor brake because it comes off of the pin of the port here. And I noticed we didn't have it. We followed it back to the brake switch because the way the RXV is designed is the brake switch has voltage all the time. All it does is send voltage to the e-brake is on the ground side of the e-brake. All right, it sends voltage out the controller. When you put 1 and 3 together, you bypassing the controller and going straight ground off the plugs that 1 and 3 you plug in. It goes 1 and 3, feeds through 4 and 6 here, and unlocks the brake because you already got voltage on the hot. And the way it works though, if you have voltage on the hot, when you hit the gas, it actually sends a ground to the brake, and the brake disengages because it has voltage. When you let go of the gas, the car stops. Well, it's not locks down. It regens to a small crawl. When the speed sensor stops sending voltage to the controller locks the brake down. Or you lock the brake down if you get 3/4 of the pedal down. And a lot of people don't know this, but the way the RXV is designed, for the first 3/4 of travel, you don't use the e-brake. You go into a regen state, and the motor stops itself by trying to regen to put juice out. When it puts juice out, it puts a resistance on the motor, and that's how it stops. But when you go 3/4 of the way down, you're actually locking up the parking brake or the e-brake, and that's why your e-brakes fail. They don't fail because they're a bad component, man. They fail because of not knowing how to use them. Think about it, man. If you was going 50 miles an hour and you locked your knee down, guess what? They mess up. So that's what it's the same thing as that there. So what happens is just imagine you driving down the road and you running 15 miles an hour. All at once you hit a tree. All right. Well, damn it, you're gonna stop. The same thing for the brake. When you get over 3/4 travel down, you kill the switch that actually sends the hot to the brake. It breaks the switch. So therefore there's no more hot on the white wire. So the brake comes to a stop. And then you wonder why the brake fails. Everybody says the RXV is bad because the brake fails. No, man, it's not a bad car. If it was a bad car, then every Chinese car or every other car to this day would not be copying the RXV. It is just whoever sells the car does not know how to tell their customers how to operate it. That's really what's wrong with it. I think it's one of the best cars of their time, man. 08, they come out with them. Yes, they had a couple bugs, but guess what? Hell, even a new Ford truck or a Chevy truck's got enough bugs. They got to work the bugs out. They have it out. But the whole problem that everybody makes a big deal about the brake, it ain't the brake, it's the operator. There again, it's not the operator. It is the person they brought it from wasn't instructed on how to properly use the RXV e-brake design. All right? E-brake, emergency brake, only used to park the car, like a parking brake. All right? It ain't used to stop the car going 50 unless you get in a position where you're driving down the road and somebody runs out in front of you or you need to stop quick. That's where the brake comes in handy at. Other than that, it's really not an option. It's only used for parking. All right? But all right, man, I'm gonna stay tuned, man. And let me say y'all one more thing here. On this right here, on the run plug, this is a good anti-theft. And when I say good anti-theft, what happens is if you unplug this plug, you break the connection of 4 and 6 and 7 and 8. You break the connection. Well, guess what? You can't move that car unless you take the brake off. And a thief, he wants the car fast. He don't want to come in there and have to lay under the car and take the brake off. Hell, he probably don't even know to. The 10 millimeter he's got is probably one that somebody been searching for about 6 months. Because I'm damn sure losing a couple of them. I mean, yeah, I damn sure lost a couple of them somewhere. All right, man. But all right, man. The story's over, man. I just want to tell y'all that, man. You might not like this. You might, if you do like it, man, comment below if I went too deep into the way it works. If not, man, let me know how you like it, man. All right, man. Stay tuned, man. I want to post this full video. I have to draw my 1, 2, 3, and 4 plugs. I have to draw my run plug, the top side of the harness. And other than that, man, then I got to draw my brake plug. And other than that, we'll be oh, there, my brake switcher, right? That's a brake switch for the pedal. And then other than that, man, we'll be back on the business showing you how to do it. Hey, 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 just another harness, y'all. That's it.